Now it's for the real reveal. You already had a sneak peek from Roman. It's also cool that actually the product already exists and it's already in hands of some of our partners and developers. And as I started the presentation, our first vision was kind of making the first consumer VR glove. Well, that kind of changed, of course. And we set out of a new vision for ourselves, redefining it. And basically what all comes together with all the use cases that our products now provide data for is basically we enable digital hands. And our mission is becoming the standard for human interaction data. And it can be enriched in many, many ways, and it will showcase the new product as well. And the way we want to execute on that mission is with the highest quality and with the best usability. And now, Mart, I think is the next slide already the teaser. That's maybe for you.
The moment we've all been waiting for.
Hi, Res.
So it's been a year in the making. Quickly say that about gloves, but just look how sexy it is. MANUS Pro, full new product. Like I said, it's been a year in the making. We already made the most accurate data glove on the market, and we took a lot of feedback over the past 2 years from all the different markets that we've been working with, like entertainment, robotics, AI, XR, to really find all of the things that they wanted to see improved. Major things like have all the cables underneath it. That was what we set out to do. But then during that whole process, and that's why I want to introduce Paul Verkoelen to the stage as well. During that whole process, we also found that there are also things we can do on the data quality. So we made the most accurate data glove, and Paul's going to tell you about how we were able to make it even better.
Yes. First, let's quickly look at a demo. Hopefully, it will just work.
Another live demo.
It's a live demo about raw, like the closest we can get the IK to the raw sensor data. So we can do pinches. Can even push the fingers aside. You can do pinches with the pinky. You can even do crazy stuff like laying all your fingers on top of each other, and it still looks reasonably okay. This is like all due to the better data accuracy that we have now in the new gloves. So to know how we got to this better accuracy and better precision, we first need to know a little bit about how the glove works.
Keep going.
So inside a glove, we have in the body we have an electromagnetic coil, which we generate the field, and then we pick up this field in the sensors, and this field roughly looks like this. And then we know by the direction of this field and the strength of this field, we know the position and the rotation of every fingertip. However, you can have distortions in here. So we have two ways we can have disturbance, and one is noise, and this will show as like a jittery finger, like it will vibrate a little bit. We can filter this out, and our technology already has not that much of it. but otherwise it would look like this, but ours is like quite closer together. And for the quantum metagloves, the precision is quite high, but the accuracy of where the sensor position is and it actually is in space was not yet that high, and that was because of the second point, which is disturbance by metal objects. We can have holding like our phone. We don't know exactly where the phone is, but it can disturb the data quality. But we also have metal inside our gloves because otherwise we can't make electronics. But that is known, that has known position, so we can try to compensate for this and try to get the data from high precision, low accuracy to high precision, high accuracy. So how this works in our glove is we try to move our sensor like 5 centimeters, but it won't move 5 centimeters. It will move somewhere around that 5 centimeters, but it will have an offset. And depending on where you try to move this, it will be a different offset. So we don't really know. And we have made some algorithms that try to reduce this circle of possibilities and try to minimize this as much as possible. So let's compare it to the quantum metaglove that we have. And there we did a big recording of all the sensors, and we got the average error of those sensors within the whole field is like 8 millimeters. So like a small movement is very small deviation as well. But throughout the whole field, the average is like 8.3. And then well, really looks like this. And then on the x-axis you have the average error. At the peak you can see at around 8. And then the height is the number of samples of that whole recording that have that error. And now with the calibrated Metaglove Pro, we can get up to 2.4, 2.5 millimeters of accuracy. And then the graph looks like this. So we have way more samples in a very small area, which means that all the data is way more accurate. To be precise, around 3.4 times more accurate than our previous data, which means that the fingers don't really intersect with each other anymore, and we can actually do really nice interactions and with really tiny objects. We will also have a demo later on where you can hold the object and you can see the actual distance between them. But yeah, that's roughly what our new system can do. And then I will hand it back to
Thank you so much.
Like, we didn't even know that we were going to get close to this when we started this out. We thought, like, oh, maybe half as good, twice as good, 3.5. Amazing. So, like I said, fully integrated wires, and we'll have different glove sizes as well. So you see, it's a full finger glove, and that means that we can now have a whole range of textiles, different sizes. And what makes it unique is that, let's say you have an entertainment space and you have a full week, 5 days of recording. You don't want to spend time washing or anything. You just have multitudes of those sensor gloves lying around. You do all your shoots, and then over the weekends you can have that cleaning, or the next week you can have that cleaning. Just continuous movement, getting actors in and out, and just within 10 seconds. Well, everybody that used the metagloves knows that process right now is a bit longer. So with these, it's just as easy as going into a glove, which is a big step up. Then for the scalability, and we'll showcase this during the demos, is because you can take the top module off, and because it's now modular, and you can take all the electronics out, wash it really easily, but that means that it provides you ultimate flexibility on how you want to use it, for which actors you want to use it, and it also allows us to create a platform on which we can have different iterations and upgrades throughout the lifetime of the product. So we look at the design, it's really designed for real life use. So on the product quality, you can see a lot of improvements on quality of life and just the overall design. It's built to last. Previous metagloves also showcased how durable that is. Same level of durability, and because all the wires are now contained, even a higher level of durability than the previous product. easy to replace all the wear and tear, so that also for warranty makes it really easy, where if anything were to happen within warranty on the textile part of the glove, we just ship you a new textile and you can just immediately keep going. The comfort is really high, you'll be able to try that out. It's really distinctive. That's what really what we wanted with this new look, to have like this merging between the hard plastic parts and the soft textile, and to have it all one look and feel within our new branding style.
This is still you, I think. This is still you.
Okay, I'll keep going. Anyway, so it's a drop-in replacement on all the same integrations and software tools that have been around before. For some that hadn't seen our last Core 2.4, like we have the Linux SDK and ROS all functional with this new product as well. Yeah, I think with all the integrations, just the usability of the glove is amazing. Then on sort of like a sneak peek on what we were talking about maybe next year. This has been a question that has come a lot over the lifetime of the Metagloves. Is when is there going to be a Metagloves with haptics? And because we've now set it up as a platform where modules are exchangeable and we can build this out, we can also add things like pressure sensors or haptics. There's actually a fluid reality company we're already working with, so we hope that we can integrate this quickly, build it out with new additions of the hardware. This was the slide I was talking about.
Thanks, Martin. Yeah, so that's the reveal, the new MANUS Pro. Just to give a quick recap of our product catalog, what it looks like now, and what will happen to the current the current generation of quantum Metagloves. They will stay alive. So we see them as two differently positioned products in the market. So both will have their own audience and both will be at their own price point. So we'll have the Metagloves Pro as the top of the line model, and we'll have the quantum Metagloves as the gloves that you already know and use. And the Prime 3 family will be there as well for their use cases. And next to that, MANUS Core. Of course, the MANUS Core, you also know the fully featured MANUS Core will now be shipped with every glove that we will sell. And next to that, we'll still support all of the integrations and ecosystems that we currently do with Linux, native Linux support as the newest, latest addition to that. Then something special, because it's our 10-year anniversary, we thought, what can we do with 10 years and what can we do to show that we truly believe in this product? So what we came up with is that every glove we sell this year will have a 10-year warranty on the glove also. We really believe in this product. We've been developing this product for the past 1.5 years, and even longer if you take the other EMF development into account with the current quantum Metagloves. So this product is really built to last. It'll really meet the expectations that we've set for them. They're really high. So this really excites us and hopefully excites you all as well. And now we're going to move to the demo space. Thank you. Yeah, so now it's time to try them on. First, we'll move to the demo space altogether, where Persona 3D, a company from the Netherlands that makes really interesting virtual characters and virtual animation, is going to do a small preview, a small showcase. And after that, feel free to walk around, look at the demos, try the gloves, talk to us, ask us questions, and let us know what you think. All right, so follow me first.